Everyone, and thank you for joining the live stream. I believe you can see my screen. Please, if you go to Forex Factory, you'll see that the economic news is coming up by 1:30 p.m. That's my own time. All right, this will be happening by 1:30 p.m. So there is need for you to secure profits on your trade because just as I posted on Telegram, right? If we get something that is below what is expected, it could actually help the market to rally. If we get maybe, the forecast here is about 2.6, we get exactly the market may remain the same. And then if we get anything slightly above this, then I don't know what will happen in the market, right? So what you want to do, as you can see, for those of you who took the gold trade with me, we are currently in profit, as you can see right there. We almost hit stop loss, but yeah, we're massively in profit right now. So what you want to do, as I said earlier, I've been saying this like time without number. If you want to take partials trading gold on Bybit, if you use anything above 0.01 lot size, okay? For gold, the minimum lot size you can use is 0.01. But if you use like 0. Let's say 0.1, 0.5, 0.02, 0.03, 0.05, and upward, you can actually close and take partials on your trades, right? You can close and take partials on your trades. And I've made a video showing you how to do that, right? If you don't use anything above 0.01 lot size, what you want to do is to basically start adjusting, manually trailing your stop loss. All right. So you need to move your stop loss. We entered at that once 3,362. So what you want to do is to move your stop loss to 3,360. And as the market continues to go down, you continue to be adjusting your stop losses, right? Because if this comes out, there could be, this will bring in a lot of volatility in the market. And it means market could go up, clear all of your stop losses, get you liquidated, and then come down and all of that. So you have to act smart right now by securing some profit now that we are seeing some profit. Okay, and for those of you who are with me, I think this particular trade was shared on the private group. All right, so we're already at TP5. We're only remaining the last TP level. So what you want to do, I've already closed half of my trade, and then my stop loss is currently sitting at that 0.43 for the THE USDT trade option, right? And then for the Ava AI and all of that, if you're still holding that, fine. But mine is stop loss. Remember when I posted the update, I moved stop loss to entering and then it hit stop loss. So I couldn't bother to enter that trade again. The only one I'm holding right now that has not hit stop loss is this particular trade, and for the gold trade as well, right? So those are the two trades I'm currently holding. So you want to make sure that you secure profit either by moving your stop loss above entry or closing half of that trade and then moving stop loss. All right. So those are the basic things I want to share with you. And because we now trade gold, we now trade some FX pairs, some other pairs that I'm actually trading. Which I will start sharing signal with you guys is Nasdaq. I trade Nasdaq. I trade GBP, USD, and maybe we can add Euro USD as well. So you want to be active, and paying attention to the economic news will help you a lot. And that is where Forex, Forex Factory comes into play, right? Wherever country you are, wherever time frame you are, if you come to Forex Factory, mine is telling me that the US economic data will start, will come up in by 1:30 p.m. So wherever country you are, if you go to forexfactory.com, you will always see this time in your own time zone, right? In your own time zone. So go there and check out this news. There is need for you to start paying attention to this. And how do you use this? I just went to the filter option. Normally you will see the dark brown envelope, the light brown or yellow envelope, the gray envelope, and all of that. But I want to pay attention to the high impact news, which is the red envelope, right? And then I equally add this other brown one. If I want to take out that, I'll just go ahead and click on it, and then I click on apply filter, and you will see that it is only the high impact news that will be showing up here, which is the one with the red envelope. These ones are the ones that can move the market, right? These ones are the ones that can move the market. So because we now trade Forex and crypto together, there is need for us to pay attention to Forex Factory always, to always know what we are going to do, to know the direction we are going to take in the market, right? So those are the few things I just needed to share with you. If you have questions as regards everything I've mentioned there, fine, go ahead and let me know. And for you to be able to trade gold trade every other FX pairs on Bybit, you need to do level 2 verification. And that level 2 verification is just you submitting your bank statement for the past 3 months. This is where a lot of you are getting it wrong. When they say submit bank statement for 3 months, they are not saying you should count 1 to 3 and then you go and print the third month. You need to submit a bank statement. If it is for 3 months, you submit from January, 1st of January to end of March. That is why your verifications are not going through. Or let's say from 1st of March till end of June, you print it out, you upload it on the platform and it will go through. Please, that's how you verify. You do your level 2 verification on Bybit, and it is only level 2 verification that will allow you to start trading forex, commodities, stocks, and all of that on Bybit, right? And if there is any US stock that you want to invest in, if there are hypes around any US stock US stock rather that you want to invest in, you can do all of that inside of the Bybit app. That is how rich the Bybit app platform is. Instead of you going to MT5 and getting confused and all of that. And trading forex on Bybit is actually very simple. You just set your lot size, you either set a limit order or enter with market price, and that is it, right? It's as simple as that. So if you don't have a Bybit account already, use the link we've been posting, and you can get up to 30,000 in as welcome bonus, depending on how much you are depositing actually. And I think currently Bybit gives $15 if you deposit $100, and then there's $500 position airdrop for as long as you make a deposit of $100 and allow that $100 to sit in your wallet for 5 days. I think 3 days or thereabout. 3 days, you'll be able to get $500 position airdrop that you can use to open either a long and short position, and whatever profit you make from that money, you can keep 100% of it to yourself. So if you don't have a Bybit account, sign up for one and get access to all of those welcome bonuses, right? So if you have questions, go ahead and ask. But if not, I think that's the update I wanted to give you guys. But if you have tokens you want me to look at, guys, gold is still going far. It's still going good. It's still going good. I'll hold on to it and see what happens till in the next less than 1 hour when the CPI report will come up. All right. Let's see how that, if that can push this market even down to that 3,340. That would be a great massive profit for anyone who took the gold trade. Okay. Any question as regards this? Okay, I believe we all understand that. Then for the crypto market as well, I see BTC has been dropping, right? Yeah, BTC is dropping. I'm actually still waiting for BTC to break below this 116 to see if we could actually get down to 111 or even 110,000, right? If we get to 110,000, maybe we could actually start looking for a long trade from there going forward, right? If I look at the liquidation heat map, you can see that there's some liquidation around that 116, which we actually tested. But anything, let's do 24 hours and see what happened right here. Let's do 24 hours, guys. 24 hours. So why that losed up? Let's see. I'll hold on to this trade. Yeah, this should be able to hit full TP, hopefully. Yeah, this should be able to hit full TP, hopefully. So I'll hold on to that and see what happens right there. Okay. I don't know why this is not loading, but I get it's the internet, right? So anything around that 111 or thereabout, we'll be looking for a long trade from here to the upside. So keep an eye on that stuff. Keep an eye on this, because if I go to, let's do 15 minutes and see what we have here. Yeah. So on the 15 minutes time frame, yeah, guys, let's see if this thing will bounce from here, guys. Okay, let me use my, okay, let's use the gray and see what happens. Okay, let's see. As long as we hold above this level, guys, as long as we hold above this level, we could actually be looking for a long trade anywhere around there. But let's see what the news will be. Okay, let's see what the CPI report will be, because that will determine whether the market will break this level and continue to go down, or maybe from here we could actually continue to go up. All right, so pay attention to this. If we clear the liquidity right there, then we could actually be bouncing up. But if this doesn't hold, then we'll see market going down below this level right here. So those are just the few things I'm looking at. And one thing you can do to yourself is If you see a buy opportunity on BTC, it means that a whole lot of other tokens will buy, right? If BTC is going to buy and it will give you 2-3%, it means there are tokens in the market, there are other altcoins in the market that can give you 10-20% with that same move, right? Then if BTC is going to sell, it means that a whole lot of other tokens could actually sell. So if BTC selling will give you 2-3%, there are other tokens that can give you 30, 50, 100%. It's as simple as that. That's the basic strategy. You need to understand this. If you understand it, if you don't love trading BTC because you want to make good profit trading BTC, you definitely need to use a high leverage, maybe 10x leverage, and no, not 10x, 25, 50x, or 100x leverage, right? But if you don't want to use that high leverage, then you could actually be looking at some other altcoins in the market and start taking trades on those particular tokens, right? So for the THE USDT, it's very simple. What I was looking at in taking this trade or in sharing this trade this morning, if we go to my higher time frame right here, okay, I was looking at this clearing this liquidity right here, okay, and that exactly happened. So that's why I actually went to the lower time frame, set up my trade right there, and boom, guys, we actually fired up there, got it trigger, and we are in that market. It's as simple as that. You could trade pullbacks, you could trade continuations of the trend of the market, and a whole lot, right? But the thing is, some of you will just come open a trade and then run about your daily activities and expect miracle to happen, right? And the worst part is when you open this trade and you're not using stop loss. The worst part is when you open, you just expect that miracle will just happen and boom, one trade will give you $10,000. It doesn't happen that way, guys. Gone are the days where you just put like $1,000 in the market and then you come and market will just rally and your 1,000 will become 50,000, right? The whole lot of adoption, institutional adoption, banks, big individuals adopting crypto. So that move that could actually change your life overnight. Yes, crypto will still make you rich, not really overnight, but it depends. All right, it depends. So you just have to be careful. You just have to be very conservative when you are trading. All right, I cannot overemphasize this because some of you feel that once you join a particular group, whether private, paid, or free, everything should be working in your. How is that song? Everything is working in your. Is it in your direction? I mean, your dominion or whatever. All right, so that's basically what the updates I have for you guys this afternoon. I think I don't intend to stay long in this live stream because I may not be available by 1:30, which is why I'm updating you. So be active and whatever you see right here. If this is lower, then expect to be looking for a buy. Okay, if it is lower than 6.2.6, then we could actually get a big rally to the upside. But if it is higher, then maybe I don't know. There could be fears of the Fed rate hike and all of that. But yeah, that's basically yes. Ushe, please go ahead.